everybody, Caitlyn Shea MUA here. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, I'm in a different setup. I kind of want to do like a series called CHATS, like you guys have like give me topics to talk about or just like story times in general. So we're going to start off with the Kooks concert. And if you want to know what happened and what else happened in the title, keep on watching, give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, follow my socials, and let's just get into it. I found on Facebook that the Kooks were coming to Boston, and I've been a fan since high school. So it's been like 10 plus years that I've been a fan, and I've never been able to see them. And I asked my friend Laurie, she goes to concerts all the time and all that, and I was like, do you like the Kooks at all? And she's like, yeah, totally. And I was like, they're coming to Boston. Do you want to go? And she's like, yeah. So we got the tickets, and they were playing at the House of Blues. And the tickets were like $20, really, really cheap. And they were supposed to play in October, and then they canceled because they wanted to make an album. The album's coming out in August. I'm really excited about it, but don't cancel a tour just because you want to make a CD. So then they rescheduled it for May 21st. I wanted to make a little story time about what happened and all that. So I used to live in a part of Boston near Laurie, and now I live in a suburb. So I always take the T into Boston, and I was like, probably shouldn't take the train back really, really late by myself. So I stayed over at her house. So we walk in, and like no one's there. And then we walk into the actual venue, and the stage, there's like maybe 10, 15, 20 people up there. So we didn't want to be in the pit because we wanted to actually see the Kooks and everything. So we stand like on the side, and there's like a little railing that you put like your drinks in. So we stayed there, and we like switched back and forth if we wanted to go get drinks or the bathroom, whatever. And we were like, well, we know who we're going to be seeing, the Kooks. We don't know who the opener is. And I thought it was just this one guy from Sweden, like a weird DJ. And we found out it is this Irish band, four guys, called the Academic. So we find out that is actually the Academic because we looked behind us, and that was their merch table. So, oh, you're going to stand with me? You're going to look at the birds? So we look at the merch table, and we see their logo, and we're like, okay, let's find that logo. So we look them up, and we're like, oh my god, they look like babies. But they're like 23, 24, really, really young. And we were like, okay, they're cute. And I was like, this is going to be a great show because we're seeing a British and an Irish band. So we wait. I'm trying to think when the opener went on. The doors opened at 7. Hi. Hello. You already know the story. I think they went on around like 8:30 or 8, and they played like a pretty decent amount of songs, and they were really, really catchy. Like by the end of like one song, I already knew like some of the lyrics, and me and Laurie looked at each other and we're like, yeah, this is a good band. So at the end, we're like, oh, we're going to be at the merch table, and they point to the Kooks merch table, which is across the way from us. And behind us is the Academic, their merch stuff. So we're like, that's weird. So we were like, should we, after the concert, should we run or should we wait? But we were like, we'll figure out when that comes. So I thought the Kooks were going to get on at like 9:30. But I think they got on around like 9:45. So we were like, alright. And how they opened was absolutely amazing. to the ginger. I think he plays guitar. And then Luke, the main like singer. And I forget the other two names. I know, I'm horrible. Let me just say, the Kooks put on a fantastic show. It was just one of like most, like, I am still like in a I'm still like in a high of it. But they put like on this great show. They played, I think, 3 new songs from their album, and they're really, really good. So me and Laurie are like, alright, we could not wait for their new album. We end the concert, and then we were like, no, you're gonna come back. Like, come on, like, why are you even like trying to fool us? So we, I was looking around the stage, and I was like, I think I see Luke, and I see like a white shirt. He had like, I'll show him the picture. He had like this white flowy shirt that he looked like a pirate, and oh my god, I fell in love. And you know they're European when their pants are very, very tight. Even the academic, their pants were super tight. Like if I wore those, I feel like if I did a jump or like a split, my pants would rip. That's how tight they were. Just like the way the Kooks put on their performance, and then the encore was, I believe, Seaside. I forget the other song, and then Naive. And Naive is obviously like everyone's favorite song. And it was just like the best thing in the whole entire world. And when they ended, we were just like, we turned around and the academic was at their merch table, and we were like, what the heck? So me and Laurie are like, should we? Should we? So we walk over, and already there's these like blonde bimbos, I'm sorry to say, already over there, already trying to be like, oh my god, you were so great. But me and Laurie go over there, and we're like waiting, and the drummer was kind of like near us, and we were like, we looked at each other and we're like, alright, we're gonna talk to him. So we start talking to him, and we find out that he has family here in Massachusetts. And then randomly I blurt out, so were you guys drinking afterwards? And Laurie was just like, holy shit. And he was like, oh no, we're not going out. It's the first night of tour, which was, it was the first night of the American tour. And we were like, so you have to go out and celebrate. You have to get free drinks. Like, we'll buy you a round of drinks. Come to Lansdowne, blah, blah, blah. And the drummer was like, oh no, we already have free drinks. I was like, no, go out and actually experience a little bit of Boston. And then I was like, we're Southie girls, come on out, Southie girls, true Bostonians, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh no, sorry. And we're like, right, next time. And they said that they were coming back at the end of the year, so me and Laurie are like, yep, that's what we're doing. So we're going to try to find out when they're going to do their own show. And then we were like, can we get a picture with you? So I got in the middle, and then Laurie got in the middle. So we had 2 separate, like I had a picture with the band and she had a picture with the band. I'll put both of our pictures up. And just like seeing the photo after, I was like, I cannot believe that I met the opener of the Kooks. Like, they obviously talked to the Kooks and all that, and I've never met a band afterwards. Well, actually, that's a lie. But still, they were so good and so talented, and they said that their influence is the Kooks when they were younger. So I was just like, oh my god. But literally speechless. Like, all I've been listening to is the Kooks and the academic. I'll put like their Spotify things down below. But oh my god, like I cannot believe that we met them. And I was like, oh, what if we meet the Kooks? And Laurie's like, that's not gonna happen. I was like, I know, but what if we did? And then after the show and everything, we talked to them for a while, got our picture, and we were like, oh yeah, we'll see you at the end of the year. They're like, yeah. And I was like, they probably think we're weird fangirls, but whatever. But the lead singer was like, if you want to get in contact with us, go on Facebook and Twitter. And I obviously got on that right away and followed them on both. And after that, we went to Lansdowne, and that's a whole nother story. I forget what night of the Celtics game it was, but there was a huge screen. Laurie's going crazy. I just want a beer. And we go up to the bar, and there's only one bartender. One bartenderess, whatever. It was a woman. One bartender. I have my ID and money over, basically near the drinks, and we didn't get drinks for, we got there and then we probably didn't get drinks for 10-15 minutes, and we're like, are you flipping kidding me? So when we finally got our drinks, I got a Bud Light, which was in a bottle, and Laurie got a drink that was in a glass and was basically foaming over, and I was just like, awesome, Laurie. She's like, oh yeah, it made it all sticky for me. But it was very chill there, and we were like, okay, we're good, we're good to go. So we try to find a taxi, and no taxis, because this they usually end around like 12:45, like 12:55, and we were near like the 12:45. We were near the bus stop and we didn't see it, and then we waited for the other one and we didn't see it. So we were like, alright, we're gonna have to Uber back, but we Ubered back to her house, and I woke up and I was just like, I cannot believe that we saw them. We woke up, we were on our phones, watching the videos, looking at the pictures. It was literally like one of the best nights of my life. Like, obviously I saw Lady Gaga and Miley and Pretty Reckless and all that, but it was literally like a dream come true. 14 years in the making. I finally saw the Kooks, and they put on a fantastic show. Like, speechless yet again. After that, I spent the rest of like the mini weekend with her family, which I haven't seen them in 17 years because I moved away 17 years ago this summer, and I just thought it was insane. I was just like, I felt like I was one of them again. So want to give a shout out to all you guys. Laurie, Erin, Paul, Michael, Mary Rose, oh my god, Joey, and I didn't see one of the brothers, but I was like, I felt like the 8th sibling of you guys, and they're like, you are, and I was like, oh my god. Like, going into where I used to live, it was insane because everything's changed. Near my old house is now a Starbucks, and I was just like, are you kidding? Obviously me and coffee if I lived there now, but going back there and then coming back home, it made me realize that I really miss the city and just miss having everything around me, which I can't change that right now because I'm still at home, I don't have a car, blah blah blah. But it was just so amazing to stay at their house for like Monday to Tuesday, and just like be with them, and I just felt like the old, like we were reminiscing and all that. It was just, I'm rambling now, but it was just such a fun weekend. I call it a weekend, but it's really not. But yeah, I wanted to make a video to remember and like keep on my channel so I can go back and watch it like I did with the Mount Ida video that I just created. So yeah, if you liked the story time and you want more, and if you want different topics like how was my high school experience, how was my college experience, jobs and all that, give me some topics down below, and I can totally create a video or different videos on that. I really do want to have like a CAIT chat segment. So if you liked this storytime video, give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, which is basically the same thing. Hit that subscribe button, follow my socials, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.